Hello scholars, I hope you are watching the videos and studying well. Let's start today's class. Today we are going to start Unit 6 Miscellaneous. In this unit we will study about vehicles at work, famous Indian poets, important days, great Indian leaders, look into a book and say no to plastic bags. Let's start with the first topic, vehicles at work. A vehicle is a machine that transports people or cargo. Vehicles includes wagons, bicycles, motor vehicles such as motorcycles, cars, trucks, buses, etc. Railed vehicles, watercraft, aircraft, spacecraft, etc. Vehicles are used for a wide range of tasks at work. In the given exercise, let us identify the vehicles and write their names in the blanks. In the first picture, we can see a vehicle which is used to lift heavy object, and this vehicle is called crane. We will write in the space given crane. In the second picture, we can see the vehicle used in construction work to push soil, sand and rubble. It is bulldozer. We will write in the space given bulldozer. In the third picture, we can see the vehicle used by a farmer for cultivation of land. It is tractor. We will write in the space given tractor. In the fourth picture, we can see the vehicle used by fire brigade to put out fire. It is called fire truck. We will write in the space given fire truck. In the fifth picture, we can see the vehicle which carries large amount of water from one place to another. It is called water tanker. We will write in the space given water tanker. In the sixth picture, we can see the vehicle which is used for towing away wrongly parked vehicles. We will write in the space given tow away truck. This vehicle is called tow away truck. In the seventh picture, we can see the vehicle which is used for mixing concrete for construction work, and this vehicle is called concrete mixer truck. We will write in the space given concrete mixer truck. The eighth picture is the picture of vehicle used for moving sick people to the hospital, and this vehicle is called ambulance. We will write in the space given ambulance. Let's move to the next topic, famous Indian poets. A poet is a person who creates poetry. A poet may simply be a writer of poetry or may perform their art to an audience. In the given exercise, let us match the famous Indian poets to their work. In the first picture, we can see the poet Bankim Chandra Chatterjee, and he was the composer of national song Vande Mataram. So, we will match 1 with C. Second picture, we can see the poet Tulsidas, and Tulsidas wrote the holy book Ramcharitmanas. So, we will match 2 with E. In the third picture, we can see the poet Sarojini Naidu, and she wrote the collection of poem Golden Threshold. So, we will match 3 with A, collection of poem The Golden Threshold. Number 4, we can see the picture of the poet Kabir, and he wrote the collection of poem Bijak. We will match 4 with F, collection of poem Bijak. Number 5, we can see the picture of the poet Harivansh Rai Bachchan, and he wrote the collection of poems Madhushala. So, we will match 5 with B, collection of poems Madhushala. The sixth picture, we can see the picture of the poet Rabindranath Tagore, and he wrote the book of poems Gitanjali. So we will match 6 with D, book of poems Gitanjali. Let's move to the next topic, important days. Some important days which have been designated to celebrate specific occasions, events are given below. You have to learn these important days and keep them in mind. Let's proceed further. Chapter 40, Great Indian Leaders. There are many great Indian leaders who are known for their achievement and work they have done for our country. These Indian leaders have contributed a lot to our country, and they are also famous by their nicknames given to them. Let us match the following Indian leaders to their sobriquets and their contribution to India. The first picture we can see the picture of the leader Bhagat Singh, and Bhagat Singh is known as Shaheed-e-Azam, that is B, and he was a great revolutionary who fought against the British rule. So the first we will match Bhagat Singh with Shaheed-e-Azam B, and with the third great revolutionary who fought against the British rule. Second picture we can see the picture of Rani Lakshmi Bai, and the nickname given to her is Queen of Jhansi, and her contribution towards India is she is the icon of India's first freedom struggle of 1857. So we will match 2 with D, Queen of Jhansi, and with first icon of India's first freedom struggle of 1857. The third picture we can see the picture of Bal Gangadhar Tilak, and Bal Gangadhar Tilak nickname is Lokmanya, and he gave us the slogan Swaraj is my birthright. We will match 3 with A, Lokmanya, and with fifth gave us the slogan Swaraj is my birthright. In the fourth picture we can see Subhash Chandra Bose, and the nickname given to Subhash Chandra Bose is Netaji, and he founded the Indian National Army. So we will match 4 with C, Netaji, and with second founded the Indian National Army. Fifth picture we can see Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. The nickname given to Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel is Iron Man of India, and he created a unified India after independence. So we will match 5 with E, Iron Man of India, and with fourth created a unified India after independence. In the sixth picture we can see Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, and the nickname given to Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi is Bapu Mahatma, and he was the great revolutionary who laid his life to free India from British. We will match 6 with G, Bapu Mahatma, and with sixth great revolutionary who laid his life to free India from British. The seventh picture we can see Jawaharlal Nehru, and the nickname given to Jawaharlal Nehru is Panditji, and he became the first Prime Minister of India after independence. We will match 7 Jawaharlal Nehru with I, Panditji, and with 8th became first Prime Minister of India after independence. In the 8th picture we can see Chandrasekhar Tiwari, and he is known as Azad, and he led the Indian freedom movement against British. We will match 8 with J, Azad, and with 7th led the Indian freedom movement against British. In the 9th picture we can see Rabindranath Tagore, and Rabindranath Tagore is known as Gurudev, and he wrote the national anthem of India. We will match 9 Rabindranath Tagore with F, Gurudev, and with 10th wrote the national anthem of India. 10th picture is the picture of Bhim Rao Ambedkar, and the nickname given to Bhim Rao Ambedkar is Baba Sahib, and he played the key role in framing the Indian Constitution. We will match 10 with H. Baba Sahib, and with 9th played the key role in framing the Indian Constitution. Let's move to the next topic. Look into a book. Books are our best friends because they always teach us good things. We learn from them and increase our knowledge. Books are made up of three main parts: front matter, body matter, and end matter. As we can see in the picture, the main parts of the books are head, groove or joint, spine, end paper, tail, textbook, etc. Let us do the exercise given to know some more parts of a book. In the given exercise, we have to unscramble their names after reading the clues. The first clue given here is part of a book that gives you an idea about the book. It is introduction. We will write in the space given introduction. The second clue is part of a book that lists the chapters and their page numbers. It is contents. We will write in the space given contents. Clue number 3, part of a book in a dictionary format that includes new or unfamiliar words listed in alphabetical order. It is glossary. We will write in the space given glossary. Number 4, part of a book that includes alphabetical listing of the topics and their page numbers. It is called index. We will write in the space given index. Number 5, part of a book that includes the list of all the references that the author used to write the book. It is called bibliography. We will write in the space given bibliography. Number 6, part of a book that carries the title of the book, name of the author and publisher, and where the book was published. It is called title page. We will write in the space given title page. Let's move to the next exercise. Say no to plastic bags. Plastic bags are bad for environment. They damage the ecosystems, kills wildlife and emits poisonous gases. Thousands of birds and water animals die each year after swallowing discarded plastic bags or choking on them. So, we should avoid to use plastic bags and should use jute or cloth bags. Let us do the exercise given based on it and fill in the blanks. Plastic bags are not dash. It is biodegradable. Plastic bags are not biodegradable. We will write in the space given biodegradable. They dash the waterways and spoil the landscape. It is clog. They clog the waterways. We will write in the space given clog. They take 1,000 years or more to break down into ever smaller particles that continue to dash the soil and water. It is pollute. We will write in the space given pollute. Plastic bags are serious danger to dash and marine life that often mistake them for food. It is birds. Plastic bags are dangerous to birds. We will write in the space given birds. Producing plastic bags requires millions of gallons of dash that could be used for transportation or heating. It is petroleum. We will write in the space given petroleum. With this, we come to the end of Unit 6. Now, it's time to end the class. Go through the PDF given in the description box and complete all the exercise given. We will meet soon in the next class. Till then, stay safe. Thank you.